remembering the thankless, and I realize if you guys have happened to read through it, it's not the meaning that you think it is. As stated in, and this is not the poem part, this is just my spiel. So, as stated in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the meaning of thankless is not expressing or feeling gratitude, such as ungrateful. But today, I'm taking a new spin on the word thankless. I realize we can't give words new definitions, but in this poem/prose that I'm about to read, this was the only word I could come up with. Usually when I have news stories or poems, these are writings that just come to me. And what I'm about to read you, it used the word thankless, so I couldn't find any other word to replace it, to convey the message that I wanted to deliver. In this poem and prose, I'll explain how there are ways to be thankless instead of thankful. During the day that we give thanks, we surround ourselves with families and friends and gather around the table. The dining area is filled with echoes of laughter, shining smiles, and happy conversation. Before taking part in the spread of food and breaking bread, we all pray and remember all the things that we're thankful for. Many phrases are the ones we've heard before, repeated year after year, and they may go something like this. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my home. I'm thankful for the food that we have before us today. We are thankful to be alive, to be able to breathe, and to have woken up to live another day. But have you heard about the thankless? Did you remember the thankless? When I say the thankless, I'm not talking about those who are not thankful or those who are foolish and may take life for granted. I'm not talking about the people who are greedy, nor am I talking about those who are evil. I am speaking of the thankless, the ones who have less, who may wish for the very things that we are thankful for, such as the cold homeless man who slept outdoors under the overpass last night, the single mother and her hungry children who can't make enough to feed her hungry children, who worries what she will feed them tomorrow, or the little girl who slept on a cot among many other homeless people in a shelter, with her only well-loved ratty teddy bear, which was the only toy she owned. But even though it may be the only toy she owns, she's thankful for it. That little homeless girl is thankful to have a bed and warm blankets tonight. And that cold homeless man who slept under the overpass, he was able to keep dry from the evening in the morning mist. For that, he was thankful for some type of shelter once again. The single mother with her hungry children was given a sack of groceries from her local food pantry. Now she will be able to feed her family for a few days. That single mom is so thankful for the smiles on her children's faces. While these stories that I wrote are fictional, they also could be very true. For did you know that according to a study done by the State of Homelessness, over 500,000 people go homeless in a single night? Approximately 65% are found in homeless shelters, and the other 35%, just under 200,000, are found unsheltered and on our streets, in places not intended for human habitation, such as sidewalks, parks, cars, or abandoned buildings. And according to actionagainsthunger.com, 828 million people go hungry every year. This season and all year, I remember the thankless. I will pray for the thankless, for they may have less, but they are thankful for the little that they have. Pray for the thankless. They are still thankful even in their tough times. Perhaps even we can learn a few lessons from the thankless. Maybe instead of being thankful, we could be more thankless. It's the little things in life that count the most. When you come across someone who could be thankless, please remember, do not neglect to do good and to share what you have. Hebrews 13:16.